What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting the second episode of Tonikawa Over the Moon for You. This one's titled The First Night. And as you all know, what happens on the first night you're married? I mean, just saying, it is tradition. No, it's not going to happen. I wonder if they'll make a joke about it, though. Because, I mean, she is staying the night, right? That was the ending of last episode. She is going to be staying. So, this could get very, very interesting. But here's the thing about this show, right? So, there are two things about this show that really make it stand out to me as not only a fantastic romance series, but as a fantastic anime just in general. The premise of them being married, that's just a quirk to make it a little bit different from other romance-based shows. It's still going to follow a similar trajectory to romance shows in the development and how they interact and come to terms with, yes, they actually are in a committed relationship in this way. They're just more open about it, which I think is a very, very... I think that's a very good way to determine this, because I feel like most romance anime are always the build-ups, do I like you, do I not like you, like, it's always that mind games of, they both like each other, but they never say it to each other, and they always second-guess whether they do or not. Whereas this one, they're going to be open about it. It's like, okay, we're married, there are certain things that it's like, yes, we actually want to do this, so it's just going to let flow, hopefully. This is me hoping, really, more than anything. I don't know it's going to happen, but I'm hoping, like, romance progression flows naturally. Like, they're not just going to be suddenly kissing and boning on the first night. Like, I understand that. It's like, just because they're married doesn't mean it's all of a sudden, okay, they're just going to act like a married couple. They're not. So they're still going to act like an 18-year-old and a 16-year-old that have only just come to terms with the fact that they're now living together and having that romantic connection. And what that actually means for them. So, I believe she's 16, right? You guys in the comments said she was 16? I think that's what you guys said. I can't remember. She put her age on the marriage certificate, right? So, she's 16, I believe. Anyway, but yeah, that's the first thing that I'm really making this stand out as a good romance anime. But there's also the mystery of the sci-fi tag. And the whole thing of her jumping in front of a truck to save him, he gets beaten to shit, she's bleeding, and yet she's perfectly fine afterwards? Question mark. Like, hello? How are we not making a bigger deal out of that? Like, I feel like there's something there. My crazy off-the-wall theory was that she was an android of some description, which I don't think is true. An android wouldn't probably simulate blood or anything like that. But I feel like there's something more to it than what is immediately being let on. Like, it just seems so odd that she's fine after taking the brunt of that truck collision, saving him, and is completely fine and just walks off into the sunset as he passes out from blood loss. You know? Like, I just feel like there's more there to explore. But right now, I don't think that's the main... That feels like an episode, like, 7, episode 8 revelation that our main character finally realizes. And then that leads into, like, an actual story, whereas right now, I just want character development. I want relationship development between these two characters, see how they go, and just more diabetes. Just more and more diabetes from this show. That's all I want. And hopefully, we're going to get it. The preview for this episode was very, very interesting, and I have high hopes for it as a result. So, I'm so happy for this. This could be my show of the season, just because I've been waiting for a romance show like this for a long time. Or at least what I envision this to be a romance show like, and I just hope it fulfills that. So, that's all I have to say. As always, though, these are timer-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen down here, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I will count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watching this one on Crunchyroll, as per usual. Link to that is in the description. We have the Crunchyroll Originals logo that will come up first, and then we'll go into the episode. You can use the screen flash to help sync up when scenes transition and stuff, for those of you who are watching alternate versions, or just want a little bit extra help in syncing up and want to be that little bit more precise. Anyway, with all that said, let's just get into the second episode of Tonikawa, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. That's Crunchyroll Originals logo coming up. Here we go. Nighttime. Full moon. I guess she's off showering first, right? Yeah, you're now a married man. Mm-hmm. I love that little music flare. Yep. She made the wrong choice. You made a mistake, girl, saying that line. Never say that to a guy. Okay, we get the little recap of the first episode again. Yeah, we're not going to explain this? No? Okay. Yeah, you did. A lot of moon symbology as well, as we go to OP. But yeah, a lot of moon symbology here. And we've already referenced the Kaguya moon story, didn't we? So I get a feeling that might play into it in some way. I need to look up the lyrics to this OP as well. Lyrics of OPs have a lot of meaning sometimes. Especially if it's a song purposely made for the show. I wish Crunchyroll and Funimation did this more often though, but they just don't. I love this OP. Again, this reminds me of Chunibyo, this OP sequence. Got a bunch of side characters as well to meet. So it's a weird drop to have in a romance show, but I like it. Good OP, good OP. Alright. Here we go. Episode 2, the first night. Guys pacing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a man, you should take the futon. I don't think that's likely. Futon. Yeah. It's just not practical. Okay. Unless you're cuddling. Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, modern age does work wonders. It's blaming the CEOs for this. I love it. Have you got a spare futon? Or a couch? He's thinking so much about this. Yep. And of course you... I love these two. Okay. That's a reference. I'm afraid I don't get that reference, but it's funny. Aha. Fair. Coin lockers. I wonder what her home life actually is like. That is like... Huh? Huh? Uh, yeah. You're making a messier floor. What a mess. Uh, Aww. Aww. I love these two so... Oh, I love these two so much. Any guy would. Any girl would as well. Let's not limit it. Yeah. It's a good question. Why would she agree so readily? What's with the ominous music? I don't like the way you're doing this, NASA. I don't. Hmm. Yeah. I don't like how he's outright asking. It is a fair point. And turn the question on him immediately. Do you have a reason? Okay. I don't think it's that simple, but. I guess he doesn't have a spare futon then. Suppose he's never really had guests over frequently enough to warrant buying one. Hmm. It's a sign that he really does care. Huh. I don't like the ominous music that they keep playing. I don't like it. I feel like something's gonna happen. I don't want anything to happen. I want this to be cutesy. uh, One of these adverts. Okay. I guess it is. Yeah. I guess there's something in. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. He's very knowledgeable. I'll send futon. Okay, so it's just better heat retention. Got it. So that'd be good for like a winter. It's probably a very good one. It's a weird date, but yes. In theory. You went for it. God, I love this. I love this. Have some confidence, my man. That's not what we were meant to get out of that. Of course. Calm yourself, dude. Calm yourself. uh... let's take things slowly. Hmm. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Going out again tonight. This is still a dangerous race to use in front of him, but whatever. Mm-hmm. Calm yourself, dude. Uh... well, that's um. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, there's something about changing versus being nude. Like being seen nude, but being seen nude whilst changing. I feel like those are two different things. Like somehow, whilst changing is more embarrassing. Don't know if anyone else feels that way. I think she does, but he keeps having these doubts in his mind, which is fair. But it's kind of cute. Wait, was that it? Yeah, it's probably going to be a very bad night for sleep. Mm-hmm. Wow. Dude's gonna pass out. Forget sleeping, he's gonna be knocked out by diabetes. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Stop analyzing her sleep. Well, yeah. Okay. 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 And the hair unfolds itself. Yeah, she is. I think you can get away with it. Conflict in progress. I mean, you normally go for a forehead kiss in that instance, but whatever. You want her to know? Yes. Kiss on the forehead works. Okay. Very much a restless sleeper. I've never woken up in the night for a drink. That's not something I've done before. Huh? I don't think that's what she's thinking of. She just passed out. And she just nicks it. Oh, I love them. I love them. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Without the covers after she stole them from you. And she's just going to change right in front of him. So? Definitely not. Aha, well. Hmm. Nice. Oh, critical hit. Critical hit. Begrudgingly accepts. Don't act like you don't like it as well. I love them. He just blasts out again. Holy shit. This is everything I had hoped. ED time. Now we'll get the preview for next time as well here, I think. This is everything I wanted. Absolutely everything I could have wanted. I was slightly concerned when they started bringing in the more ominous music halfway through that, but I was like, they're not going to do a twist on us, are they, right? But no, not that early, they wouldn't do it. They'll save that for, like, a later thing. If they're going to do something like that. Also, that was the first time he actually caught her off guard this time. Normally she's catching him off guard with embarrassment. He got her this time with the jam. It's an interesting shot choice for him to not have eyes in that scene. Don't know why. Yes. Alright, next time. Yep, go shopping for all the basic supplies. Okay, visit the bathhouse. We'll meet some side characters. Mm-hmm. They might be, but they're good people, sure, okay. Oh my god. This is everything I wanted. This is everything I wanted. Okay, yeah, this is without a doubt going to be one of the best romance anime. Well, of the season, obviously. Of the year, most likely. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be romance of the year, surely. Like, what other romance shows this year have really been... Alright, let's see. We are looking for romance shows that I have watched this year. Okay, what options do we have? Uzaki, Rent a Girlfriend. Ooh, Kaguya-sama is technically a romance. Although it's... I think in terms of actual romance development, though, Kaguya is more comedy-based than actual development-based, so I don't know if that counts. Inspector doesn't really count. Arte doesn't really count. Sing Yesterday for me had a rushed ending, unfortunately, which ruined it. Villainess is kind of not quite there. This is the first, like, proper romance I think we're going to have. That sole focus is the relationship. I mean, Uzaki-chan was that, but it's the same old trope of coming to learn to love each other. Whereas this one, they're already fully aware of what they're doing, which is why I think it's so special, and what made Ora Monogatari so special as well, is that they're not going to beat around the bush of, do we like each other? It's like, no, we both know that. Let's see where this takes us in our journey of life. I'm hoping Adachi and Shimamura, which we started yesterday, will also have that same vibe to it. I'm hoping it leans more towards the Tonikawa side of development. But we'll see. But yeah, that was a fantastic episode. That was everything I could have wanted. Absolutely everything I could have wanted. I love these two so much. Like, I don't even think we need secondary characters yet. Like, I'm glad we're getting secondary characters, because that's something that I think every show will need eventually, because you can run the risk of getting stale. I don't think we need them this quickly, though. Like, I wouldn't mind another 2 episodes of just these two together. Maybe even 3 episodes, but it's an excuse to go to a bathhouse, maybe have some more scenes there, excuse to set up our side characters, and yeah, just further development of the relationship, really. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm still slightly worried by the slightly more ominousness that was the middle of that show, you know? So I still have slight doubts, but at the same time, I'm overthinking the hell out of that. But, you know, this was very, very enjoyable. I love these two. I absolutely love these two, and I'm so glad this show exists. I hope that's very much apparent in my reaction. I feel like I was smiling literally the entire episode. That's what it felt like, and that's going to be the rest of this show. It's just me smiling and just being like, oh my god, they're so cute together. Because they really are. And especially the fact that he got her back with the Chan as well. That's what made it for me. Because, like, she seemed to be very mature for her age, and she seemed to be in control of things and not really phased by so much. And then he pulls that out, and it's like, boom, critical hit. He's got her. So, yeah, this is everything I could have wanted. There's not much for me to really break down so much in an episode like this. I'm just enjoying so much of it. But we talked to Futons. She's a restless sleeper. So good luck with that. I feel like every night that you're awake is going to be dealing with that. Or, yeah, you're just going to wake up. He's going to go to sleep one of these nights and just wake up with her on him. I'm fully convinced. He's just going to wake up and either she's snuggled in by herself or she's just lying on top of him or something like that. I'm convinced they're going to do a scene like that because they've established she's a restless sleeper. She's going to do something like that, let's be real. Question is, how long, or do you think they will buy a double bed? How long do you think it will take before they actually decide to invest in a double bed like that? Will they in the course of this anime? Just put the question out there. I think they might. But, yeah, very good episode. I'm so happy this show exists, and this could be it's already my favorite romance anime of the year. This might be one of my shows of the season, hands down. Like, I still think there's more to this show, hence the sci-fi tag, hence the somewhat mysterious nature of that middle part. I still think there's something more that they want to do, rather than just, here's guy, here's girl, look at them being cute. Like, I think there's more to the premise than that, but even with just this base premise, I am so happy, so I will gladly keep watching this until it's over. And I hope this gets a season 2. Like, we're only 2 episodes in. I know I'm going to be so sad when this finishes, because it's almost certainly a 12-episode anime, right? These types of animes are always 12 episodes. So, in that case, I'm already hoping for season 2 from this. I really, really am. And I can just hope. I can really just hope for that, because there's not really much more I can do than that. And I hope there's enough content for a season 2. Because this only started coming out in 2018. So it's only been, 2.5 years now, because it came out in February. 2.5 years of manga to adapt. I don't know how much this series is going to adapt of that, but I'm hoping that there's enough for a season 2, that at the very least. So we'll see, but thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did, because I fucking loved it. I think that's very apparent in my mannerisms and my reaction. Leave your comments down below on what you thought of the episode as well. These liking and commenting is the best way to help out the channel grow with engagement and things like that. I set the goal at 400 subs for this season. The start of this season has been absolutely insane. The viewership and the support that you've shown on these new series has been absolutely incredible, and I can't thank you all enough that we've really shot up in terms of my normal metrics, which I expected for a new season, of course, but even then I wasn't ready for the reception that you guys have been giving, so thank you everyone for that. And to all the new people that have joined the channel because of that, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you along, and I hope in the future, especially with a lot of sequels coming next season, there's also shows that you'll be interested in watching with me as well. But don't forget to subscribe to see those full 2020 shows as they come out, as well as future seasons and all the good stuff in between. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.